Hey guys, welcome to a PSA returns featuring mostly my cards. We've got one card from a customer that I had to put in here because of duplicates, but that's cool. What am I thinking? Well, I'm thinking I've already done this once. That's what I'm thinking, and the video was bloody shoddy. I'll be honest with you, it was shoddy. I was tired. I maybe had a little bit of a cold. So these are probably going to be an order of set. Yeah, it just wasn't a great video. I rewatched it and I don't know, I just seemed a bit off, you know. And I know I'm not, you know, the best YouTuber in the world, but I do think there is a minimum quality content. Absol Mint 9, gorgeous card there. Absol Mint 9. Thankfully, you'll never see it because I will never upload it. I hope everyone's well anyway. Celebi, excellent Mint 6. I sent in quite a few primes, obviously in the hope of adding to my collection. This whole submission was a great 7 out of 10. A lot of minty cards. Not that many gems, unfortunately. Obviously, I'm only 2 cards off the Triumphant set now, after this return, which maybe gives away something. This is one of the cards I need, and the Celebi is the other. Gem Mint 10. Yeah, my collection could have gone better here. I sent in quite a lot of primes and Delta species. I sent in a few gem heroes, which is the other set I'm going for at the moment. And gems were not willing, really. They weren't, you know, and you know, I don't disagree with PSA either. I think they did not deserve the gems, the ones that got Mint 9. Sizzle, I would love this card in Gem Mint 10. I really would. It's one of my favourite primes for sure. It's such a close-up of Sizzle. You won't see it like that. And then you've just got the sparkle in the eye as well. Looking great. Primes are a very underrated set. Well, a very underrated card type in my opinion. Incredibly difficult to grade as well, which is always something graders, let's say, like in a set. You know, when it's difficult to grade, when it's difficult to obtain, that's actually a plus point because it means there aren't that many minty gems out there. So the pops can't just explode when cards become popular. Lantern, excellent, Mint 6. That was a bit of knowledge for you. Blissey, Mint 9. And Don Fan, Mint 9. I think I've already got that in Gem Mint 10. I can't remember. So we've got about 6 boxes. I've actually got to do another PSA returns, which I haven't done before, right after this. So I've just got to keep my enthusiasm up, because all these cards will be available. They will be available as soon as this video hits YouTube on gradedgroundon.com. So I should have maybe put that in the first minute, but if you see anything you like, head over there straight away. There's usually a bit of a buzz to, you know, when I get a PSA returns in, to just quickly acquire anything that's half decent. Dark Machamp Mint 9. Obviously my price is always cheaper than, well, anywhere in the UK normally. Dark Machamp. Sometimes you get US sellers which just sell stuff for ridiculous prices. I sometimes buy them, so I can't moan too much. Excellent 5 on the Dark Machamp. We sent away 2, I sent away 2 Team Rocket sets, first edition, near Mint 8. One went very well because I only bought it for a low price, and that's great. But then the other set, I bought for double the price of the other set. And the grades, I don't think are much better. So, it's got a lot of mint cards in general. Near Mint 7 though on the Dark Varplume. Near Mint 8 on the Dark Varplume there. Team Rocket is one of the first sets, well, it was the first WotC set I ever completed in Gem Mint 10. I would genuinely just say it's a great set to hold. The prices of the Gem Mint 10s have increased quite substantially. Whether they're going to increase even more substantially, you're playing a betting game there. Mint 9s are still a very good investment. I would say if you're going to hold on to them, Gem Mint 10s also. If you're looking to flip them though, don't even bother. Unless you know, get a really good deal. Team Rocket Mint 9. See, these are the cards I really, Dark Wheeze and Team Rocket. Here comes Team Rocket. You know, those are the types of cards maybe I wanted gems on. I did feel they deserve them. But and Sneak Attack. Because obviously in Mint 9 they don't really go for a lot of money. Which is a shame really. They're still first edition WotC cards. Oh, the Rainbow Energy. I sent away 7 of these. All mint cards, must be said. As you can see. As you can see. Oh, all mint cards, look at them. Why didn't you give me the gem? Oh. Why, oh why, oh why. Who knows? Like I say, this was just a good 7, 8 out of 10 submission. So, you know, my worst submission, I got 8s and 7s everywhere. It's actually, I think, my most watched YouTube video, which is a shame. Yeah, that is a shame. Salamence, E-League winner, Gem Mint 10. As you can see, the silver Pokeball there. Yeah, from EX Dragon or X Dragon. And then another one just to add it. I think the pop of this is only 6 and I now have 2. Which is pretty cool. I know Salamence is quite a popular Pokemon. Ampharos from Expedition. This is the last of my Expedition lot, guys. I do not have any more cards from Expedition or sets or anything like that. Well, I don't tell a lie. I've got the non-holofoils. But the holofoils are all gone now. This was the last lot to get graded. Cloyster Min 9. And I do sell these at pretty decent prices. Dugtrio. It's just not a set I'm ever going to complete in Gem Mint 10. E-Series in general I'm never going to complete. So you have to be realistic with your collecting goals, and that's what I try to be with the prices that cards are at. I mean, don't feel... I mean, if you really want to collect Aquapolis, Skyridge, to some extent Expedition, but I'd say Expedition is cheaper than Aquapolis and Skyridge. You know, go for Mint 9s, maybe even near Mint 8s. If you really just want to get those cards in PSA stands, then just go ahead and collect them. Raichu Mint 9. If you know, if you're a collector like me, you don't really worry about what things are selling at a particular time, because if the price goes down or something, you're not selling it then anyway. And then if the price rises, like doubles, which is in the case some of the cards I hold, they really have doubled, I'm still not selling them now. So, you know, the price doubling doesn't really matter to me because I'm not selling anything from my collection. You know, it's as simple as that, really. I do see them as investments. Rapidash, I should really be talking about the PSA returns, but let's go on to a bit of this. I do see them as investments, and obviously as investments, I want them to keep their value. And I think they do. So far, so good anyway. Gem Mint 10 Vileplume. Bang that one out. Expedition. And then a Wheezing Mint 9. That is the last of my Expedition lot. So yeah, obviously, as investment pieces, you don't want them to lose value, but you know, I just don't worry about it too much. If you worry about it, what will happen is there will be that you know, let's say you've got a set of cards, graded or ungraded, and you're holding them in your collection. The only time you're going to sell them psychologically is when there's a panic on the set, when actually that's the time to be buying. Very true advice there, by the way. Gem Mint 10 pre-release. Let's use an example. So we saw Lapras, which sold for $1,000 just last year. It's now at $250. Why is that? Because everyone got their first edition fossil sets out. Oh, Blaziken EX. Gem Mint 10. Another highlight of the submission. Anyway, you know, everyone got their first edition fossil sets out and sent it into PSA, and the pop ballooned. You know, that's what happens sometimes. You need to be a bit smarter with it. I didn't hold any. But now would be the time to buy a Lapras because their prices have fallen so much. By 75%, let's put it that way. So that means I would say it's got room to grow again. But if you bought one at that $1,000 mark, let's say, not many people did, but if you did, then what is the point in selling? All you're doing is losing $750 there because you're converting it back to money. Why not just hold on to it? Yeah, it might take a good old long time to get back to that $1,000. It might take 2-3 years, maybe 4 or 5, who knows? But as soon as you sell it, you've created a loss. But if you hold it, you've not lost anything. Gem Mint 10 Kabutops. This was the only gem I got in the Delta species, and it's one I've already got. Every other Delta species I sent, I didn't already have. Maybe apart from the Latios. It's a bit of a bummer there. That one's available anyway. If you bought this, I will tell you now. If you buy this card, I will buy another Delta species Gem Mint 10 with that money directly. Promise you that now. So you'll be helping your collection and mine. Latios Mint 9 looks gorgeous. Latias, I need this card. If you do have any Delta species cards, holofoils, regular holofoils, not reverse foils, from any of the sets, get in touch. I am slowly acquiring them. Mint 9 Latios, I've already got that one in Gem Mint 10. And you know what, these cards will sell because they're popular species. You know, you put them on for a decent amount of money. Well, a decent discounted price, and you know, they do sell. Popular Pokemon species. And again, just hold them. That's what I do anyway. I mean, I know other people have different forms, but Rayquaza, Holland Phantoms, at the moment, Pokemon market is booming, and that is because they've really sorted out the new sets. And I think that keeps interest in the older sets as well. EX Dragon Salamence. Shame none of these got the Gem Mint. This is probably the better Salamence, in my opinion. I really like the red wings. Although they do look like they've been attached with super glue to the back of him, but you know, gorgeous. They'll go quite quickly, I'm pretty sure. A very popular card, as is this one, Salamence. Again, got the Gem Mint 10 on the regular foil there as well. Again, they sell very quickly. I don't know why, but they just do. So that's that really. It's only a regular holofoil, you'd say, you know, no EX, but they just sell very well, that Salamence. And that's why I bought them. Let's just move these ones out of the way. We've got 3 boxes left, they're not full. I hope you're enjoying the video. I can already tell it's better than the one I shot before, because I was just feeling lazy. Right, this one, well, let me just explain each card. Rainbow Energy Mint 9, actually this might be the wrong lot. Gem Mint 10, Rainbow Energy. I already have this card, guys. Come on. So, if this is a card you need for your collection, get in touch. Still less than 40 of these, which is mad. I also have loads of Mint 9 Rainbow Energies now as well. And Mint 9 Dark Charizard, so if that was something you're interested in, definitely head to the store. Then we got the secret rare Mint 9 Raichu. Can't go wrong there, can you? Look at that. The first ever secret rare. Yeah, very minty. And the other Mint 9, the other one, Gem Mint 10 Dark Blastoise, sells very well, very often. Of course, getting in on these WotC first editions now, you're saving yourself a hassle in the future. Absol, Gem Mint 10 Triumphant. This is the only card that's going into my collection from this PSA returns, which is a disappointment for me. I know some people will be like, well, you've got all these cards to sell. Yeah, but I would much prefer they got the grades to go into my collection. Believe me there. Gorgeous one, this. Only 2 cards away now from the Triumphant set. Absolutely in love with this card. And it is, you know, it's gem, you know. Low pop, as with all primes, Gem Mint 10. Oh, And then these two, they didn't come in this returns, obviously, because they haven't got the PSA secure logo or whatever. I've just picked these up recently and I thought I'd show you them. So this is Gem Mint 10, Rockets Mortris and LT Surge Magneton. Got this one for a great price. Actually only a couple of quid more than this one. So that one basically went for the highest I was wanting. This one went for about half price to what I would have paid. So very happy with them, as you can expect. And as usual, guys, anything you do buy, it all goes back into Pokemon. And then some most of the time. And then some. Which I say is a bad thing, but at the end of the day, I do enjoy doing this. I do enjoy it. Indeed. Ooh, let's move on quickly. Excellent to Mint 6. But we have got the Mint 9 sitting right there and pretty. This was actually my last card I acquired in Gem Mint 10. And I acquired it just before the prices went like that. I got this Gem Mint 10. I got it basically for what the Mint 9s are selling now. Which sounds so bad, but... Dark Arbok Mint 9. Really cool card. First Arbok holofoil. And then there's the Gem Mint 10. So that finishes up the Gem Mint 10s I got on the Team Rocket. I don't know how much this goes for now, but there it is. Excellent to Mint 6 Dark Blastoise. Near Mint 8 Dark Blastoise. They didn't do so well, but someone will pick them up on the cheap. But we did do alright with the Dark Charizards, to be honest. 2 Mint 9s. Very happy with that. Obviously, the most valuable card in the sets. So, yeah. Oh, hello. And so, obviously, very happy with that. Holofoils, of course. Got the Gem Mint 10 sitting upstairs. Dark Dragonite, near Mint 8. Mint 9 Dark Dragonite. Dark Dragonite is also one of my favourite cards from this set. Dark Dugtrio. After Magneton and Rainbow Energy, this is actually the other low pop card. The price doesn't really reflect that. I would say... Oh, well, I don't want to give advice that... Let's say if I was collecting this set now, this would be one of the first cards I would acquire in Gem Mint. Because it's low pop. It don't come up too often, but the price is normally decent. Bit of advice there. But I didn't get the gem, unfortunately, and they're both Mint 9s. If you're a Mint 9 or less collector on Team Rocket, it is your day. You Mint 8. Mint 9. Mint 9 again. 100 cards in total, this one was. Mint 9 Dark Gyarados. Another Mint 9 Dark Gyarados. Actually, I should add that the Shining Mew also came back for Pokemon TCG EU. He already knows this. And it did get the Gem Mint 10 Japanese grade. Happy days. We're still waiting on the main bulk customer returns from August, September. Unfortunately, it's been 31 working days now. So 14 more days for PSA to get their stuff together. My two returns, or where the majority of the cards are my own, have already come back, which I can imagine would be a bit frustrating for people if you're watching with cards in those submissions. There's not much I can do. PSA decide what cards and when they want to grade them, unfortunately. Because obviously, my personal preference would be customer cards come back quicker, so I can get them back out to you, and then you can send again, blah, blah, blah. Neo Genesis Jumpluff Mint 9. But, you know, like I said, it's just how the cookie crumbles with PSA. There's another Gem Mint 10 first edition Neo Genesis. I don't think this one goes for too much, but still happy with that grade. Light Arcanine, the most beautiful card, in my opinion, from WotC first edition. Yes, even more so than the Charizard. It's just so elegant and simplistic. Yeah, it's just, yeah, gorgeous. I know I only got the Near Mint 7, and then the Erica's Vileplume. I need this in Gem Mint 10, the Fearow. If you've got it, hit me up. Magneton, those were the Gym Hero cards. And then last but not least, what is it? Jolteon, no symbol. I mean, again, such an iconic card. This one was only 20 minutes long. I did rush through that a bit, but I've already seen the cards. So I hope you can understand. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, please sub. It is appreciated. Yeah, guys, that is that. But let the hunt continue for my collection. As I say, any purchase made on Graded Groudon, you know, it means I can buy stuff for my collection and buy more cards to grade for you guys too. So that is it. Yeah. I'm going to get on and do this big box here. It's one I haven't done yet. It's there, ready to go. See you later. Bye.